towards the end of last year, when most of the principals, among them the delectable Catherine Schell, were trotted out for our inspection. Peter, where does the character of Clouseau come from? Is it observation, or are you digging about inside yourself to find aspects of him?
No, it's difficult to say about it now because, you know, I've been doing it so long. Come from, I think, you know, when I first did The Pink Panther in Rome years ago, he was just a straightforward French detective. In fact, as a matter of fact, Peter Ustinov was playing the role at that time. And I was going to go into Topkapi with Jules Dassin. I successfully talked my way out of that in an interview at the Dorchester. And Peter left the film because of some problems. We crossed over. He went into Topkapi as the taxi driver, and I went into this. And it worked out great for us both. But getting back to that, let's think now. I don't know. We just decided to make him one of those very serious. I mean, the size of his moustache is to give him, in his own mind, some masculinity, you know? And a very serious but completely hopeless at his job. Very serious detective, but completely bad at it, useless at it, you know?
But he's kind of vaguely etched in, isn't he? We don't really know very much about him, except that he's a detective and he lives with this Japanese whom he keeps fighting.
Yes.
But presumably you know more about him than that in order to portray him.
Well, I know that he goes to this lunatic, let's say, disguisologist who sells him these terrible disguises. He's a very romantic man. He tries very hard with the women, but he obviously doesn't make it with them too much, although he probably will in the next one. He believes sincerely, as I was just saying, that he's probably one of the greatest living detectives in the world. And also, on top of it, the sad thing is that he knows deep down that he isn't. But he doesn't want anyone else to know it, you know. He has to improvise, you know.
But that must make life difficult for the director, and indeed you do sometimes have a reputation for being a difficult man to work with from a director's point of view.
Well,
is that fair?
You won't hear that from any good directors. I mean, if you want to go and ask Stanley Kubrick or Blake or the Boltings, some of the people... Anyway, I think anyone who really cares about their work is difficult.